Okay, welcome everybody. So I am coming on here right now, and I want to record a little video why I think what's going on with me, and more like a message of what I am creating and why I decided to make a video and videotape myself. And it's for a very simple reason. I'm videotaping myself, and that is to observe myself and share myself in a way where people get to see me. Because if I would never videotape myself, if I would never picked up this camera, nobody would ever know potentially that I existed if anything happens, And it's important for me that I would love for some humans to see how I'm thinking, my thought process, because I'm not going out there and grabbing attention anymore. It's just not who I am anymore. Neither do I want it to be, because why would I want that, right? And I rather just share myself naturally and have people see who I am and what I'm thinking on a daily basis, and see my progress, to observe my thinking patterns, to observe my this being who I am, and where I'm going and where I'm in my life and what I do, and I want to give a quick reflection of how I feel in my life currently, where I am. So maybe one day I can look back and see, oh my God, look, he has come so far of where he is right now. And currently I'm in a state of, let's say there's certain sectors, right? So let's talk about for a second, just a brief second, so people can understand financial freedom. Am I completely financially free? Do I never have to work in my life again? Work, whatever. No, neither do I want to be, right? But I made some decisions which led me to a little bit of funds for maybe 1 year or two. But it's not that simple, because you just don't give up everything completely and just indulge, because obviously it's not enough to do that, completely. But I'm experiencing a lot more freedom in the sense of finances than I ever have in my entire life. And, now I'm taking action step of, learning and evolving, so to say, and I'm facing resistance in a sense of, if I feel a little bit ungrounded. I feel my thoughts are getting pulled easily in certain directions, especially if I look into cryptocurrency or YouTube and stuff like that. I fall down that rabbit hole, because I guess I don't know what to do with myself when I'm by myself. I like being by myself, but I also miss feeling a sense of being alive. And I'm asking myself why. Maybe it is, I think it has to do with human connection. I think it's a big aspect. But not just any human connection, more like in terms of learning something I'm interested in. I like learning, and I'm paying for their service of learning something in return. But I'm realizing that I don't have many friends in my life, or people who are very close to me where I'm like, hey, what are friends essentially anyways, you know? I guess people you spend time with when you don't do anything and you just chat and you hang out, I guess. That's a thing. Or just, I guess, being productive or finding a community where you belong and you exchange about your life and you feel and you love hearing other people's, you know, journeys, and it's in resonance with where you or I are or we are. Yeah, I would definitely love that. Because a lot of times I am definitely a lot alone and missing a little bit of connection. And yeah, maybe the challenge is to, I guess, find joy in the things I could do with myself. Just loving being with me. Like, learning to love my time, right? Learning just not just overcome, but learning like the feeling of, um, the feeling of I forgot what I was gonna say now. The feeling of being in love with myself, the feeling of enjoying the journey of whatever I do, whether I work out, to feel life and ask myself why am I doing it? Why? What gives me that feeling which is in the invisible, like the inspiration, you know, hope, like I feel I feel like there is certain, which brings me down to the question, why? Why do I do what I do? Why do you work out? Do you want to have a good looking body? Why? Do you want to feel great? I want to feel amazing every single day. And how can I do that? I ask myself. My thinking brain thinks of, yeah, alternate my brain chemistry, work thinking, reading, feeling inspired. Maybe read. There has to be some social time in my life. I would like to share with people, and that I don't have at this point in my life. It's this journey, right? You like I tend to be a person who just goes inward and gets clear of what I want, what I feel I'm interested in, and then trying to create it. And a lot of times it goes in a circle. Oh, you need money to do X, Y, and Z. But and then I see other people flowing naturally, and because they have community and they're resonating in harmony with one or another. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's the place where I am right now. It's not in full resonance. Um, I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. What do I want to create? Why do I want to share myself? You know? For me to look back, it's like, oh, okay, this is how I'm thinking. Like, for me right now, I want to address peace within. I'm not feeling still. Why am I not feeling happy and excited every day? And I make excuses. Oh, look, it's where I live. I live in a box in one room, essentially 13 by 13 feet with a bathroom. separate. And what are other options? I could maybe be in the ocean, swim in the ocean, learning backflips, doing handstands. What else? Doing handstands, singing a song in community with others, and learning a song with my beloved. I love to have a life partner in my life, or a best friend in a relationship. And the question is, okay, if you don't have it, does it mean we can't be happy? Or does it mean something is missing in that what? Like, those are very important questions, because you cannot rely, and everybody goes through that phase, and it cannot be that automatically, we feel not fulfilled because we know that a life partner or somebody you love to create with would uplift you. Yes, it will, and it would. But maybe we have to go through a time period of not having it for quite some time, for however long it's necessary for you and me to realize and to find happiness within the best we can, and everything else is a bonus. That's a potentiality, and a lot of people avoid that pain because nobody wants to be alone. Nobody wants to be alone. And if there's too much, then they want to be alone. And they love loneliness. And then they want to go back into community because they feel too lonely. And they want to have friends and go into events and find still another distraction. Because ask yourself, why are you doing it? And people, like, this work thing is crazy, like, people don't have the freedom to do what they want because, like, they made a decision, a bad decision, and they're stuck in their reality, in mind prison, because they're in this loop of supporting themselves, and somehow things hardly never ever grow, and they're working their asses off, and the body's getting tight. And to me, it's like, there's no fucking way I will do this. I leave this country. I'm not going through this again. I just am not. I'm not. Crazy, huh? How lucky I am that I have found cryptocurrency. That I'm able to invest now wisely. Grateful. And the human mind forgets. I'm complaining about other things. And, like, how many people do you know have the freedom and, the opportunity? I have so many free hours in a day. I wake up and I can do anything I really want into Pang Canyon. And instead, my reality, what it looks like a lot of times, which I'm working on to get out of, to snap out of, is to understand and realize how lucky I am. Like, but that inspires me, And then I look at other people and, like, how do they do it? What do they do? They live the life, the best life. Like this one woman, I forgot her name, Sorel or something. What an amazing life she's living. So similar, She's learning new things. She resonates with a lot of same people I do. And she loves learning backflips. I mean, like, what a firecracker she is, She's great. She's a inspiration for so many. And what is it that I like to create, Is it sharing my thoughts just on a daily basis? Or is it going out in adventure and learning new things? And that might be a possibility. Or I can do that, but I don't have to do that every single day either. Or just learning how to be, just find my purpose through my passion. You find your person, you find your purpose through your passion. Yeah. Alright, and that's it for today. And I am doing another ayahuasca ceremony today. And reason being is to get more clear, to get more clarity in my life and guidance of what I'm doing, where I'm going, I don't know. Love to surrender to the universal flow. Learn how to surrender.